Welcome to episode 1 of our Cunard Queen Elizabeth vlog series. In this episode we take you through the embarkation process and we give you our thoughts after our first full day on board.
Right then, Cunard starts.
And this is the most confusing thing because we're on opposite sides. We're like Ant and Dec, but we're the wrong way around. Because I'm not driving today.
No.
So that's why I got a gin and tonic.
So we've arrived at the ocean terminal. We've just done our testing, which you'll see in our previous vlogs. Same process as for Iona and for Regal Princess, which I'll put a link above. So if you want to look at that and find out all about that. But we're here, we're waiting for CPS to get our car and to take our suitcases off. So it's been effortless, hasn't it, Paul?
It's been effortless, and obviously waiting for the test results, but
yes,
but everything's been as smooth as silk thus far.
It has, and we're here, and our friends Deb and Steve are a bit camera shy at the minute.
Hi.
Or turn around, they're waving.
Hi.
They have just pulled out of the bag gin and tonic. Woo! So cheers to a good holiday. Isn't that right? And he's slurping already.
Yeah, cheers all.
So next stop, we're dropping our cases off. Right then, so we've just dropped our bags off, as you can see here. That's the bag place for our deck. We're on deck 8. And look, can you see? There it is. Ah, first Queen Elizabeth experience.
It is indeed, and just as our results are in and it's all good.
Yes,
so,
negative.
Yes.
So that's always a worry, isn't it, when you wait for the text message to come through. But how long was that? 20 minutes? Really efficient today. We're so pleased.
They're on the ball.
So we're
the only thing
now.
slow is actually getting into the reception area. That's only because we're videoing this.
But we're just going here now. So let's go.
Let's go.
So we're going on.
We're going on.
Exciting times.
I was just going to drag in the song.
Was he? You're going to sing this round? And we got the dancing happy man. Thank you very much. Cheers. Hello there. Hello. Right, so we're off to find the cabin. So we've got to go to deck 8 and aft. Which is aft then? That way. So our cabin, if you'll see on here, is 8162. So, thank you very much. So this is the way to Amarillo. Oh, it's got aft and forward. How useful is that for a change?
Well, it's useful to somebody who loses their way every 5 seconds, like a goldfish, but for normal people it's
8162. 8162. There's an envelope, Paul. Hopefully it'll have our names on it.
Yeah, we get names.
Just say, welcome on board, Mr. Morgan and Mrs. Morgan Slater. That's us. Oh, it's got a little seal on, look. Let's have a look. Queen Elizabeth. Oh, let's see, Paul. Oh, nice. Oh, look at how little velvet cushions. This is decent. Oh, and a settee. Hooray! Hooray for a settee. Oh, loving it already, Pauline. Our Voyage How-To Guide, daily programme, paper, no apps.
All right, mate, calm down. It's only paper.
It's exciting. Let's have a look at the balcony. Oh, look how generous the balcony is, Paul.
Generous.
Oh, it's a proper door.
Did he give you a fiver?
It's got a bolt on it.
I've still got this stupid thing on.
I don't know. Take the mask off. Paul's just thrown on the floor.
Yeah, with contempt.
Oh, as I fall through. So this is, look at this space on this balcony. It's funny having a door like that, isn't it, Paul? We've never seen that before. But anyway, this is a good space. And obviously we're still in Southampton. If you look over there, there's the Sky Princess there. We're on there, what, in a week and a half, is it, Paul?
12 days.
12 days. Paul's in his seat, ready for sail away.
Lovely. It is brightening up, isn't it?
It is brightening up. The forecast has been a heat wave all week, and then we start to go cruising and it starts to rain. Anyway, back to the room.
If you'd like a full cabin tour, you can click the link at the end of this video.
And
You're allowed to bring on 1 bottle of wine per person. Now, if you want to consume this in your cabin, you're free to do so. But if you want to take it out and enjoy it at a bar or restaurant, they will charge you $20 per bottle for the pleasure.
yes.
So obviously we'll be consuming this. Well, I won't, but Carole will be consuming this in the cabin.
Yeah, we just thought because we can't get the drinks package for Cunard because we're only on for 4 nights, and we've heard that we can't find exact. We've heard that there's quite expensive bar prices, but anyway, we thought we could put the wine in there. If we don't use it, then we'll take it home. So yeah, so this is fab, isn't it, Paul?
It's not bad.
Not bad. So yeah, so welcome to our cabin. Now what we need to do, I think now, is watch the safety video. So that's what we're going to do now. So we're not just around the corner from the lift, aren't we, in our cabin, Paulie? So that's good. Deck 8. So we're going down to where are we going, Paul?
3.
Deck 3. For our muster. We watched the video in the cabin and we just need to go there. Interested, they got laundrette. We'll have to go and see what that has to offer if you're on here for a long period. Hello there, thank you so much.
So how are you? Everything alright?
Yes,
Yeah, good.
lovely.
Lovely.
All good so far, just need to do muster
Yes.
and then cocktail time, I think. All their uniforms, I love it, don't you? When we walked on, the guy with the red hat and they're just the white gloves, this is just posh. Oh, Assembly Station D. That's where we need to be. Hello there.
That's me.
Let me just get my card out somewhere in the depths of my bag. There we are. We're all done?
Thank you so much.
Lovely, thank you. So our friends have just messaged to say that they couldn't get in the pub. You had to book to get in the pub. I guess they do food in there, so we need to suss that out.
Yeah.
So we're going to go head up to the Commodore Club on deck 10, but the lift only goes to 9.
I think we've got to climb on a rope at the last floor.
Rope ladder.
Yeah, but there's some knots in it so your hands don't slip.
Oh, that's
so
good
it's
then.
fine.
We'll see. Thank you. So deck 9, the stairs. Ooh, little stairs. You are here. Woo. So we are, because our cabin's right at the back, so we're stairway C. So we want to get to the Commodore Club, which is right the way over there. So let's go outside. Look at the proper wooden doors, isn't it, Paul? It's proper old school, yeah, lovely. There's a Marilla ship over there as well. That's the Explorer, isn't it, Paulie? And the Queen Elizabeth sign. Oh. Can you guess where we are? Woo, Queen Elizabeth. Oh. So first impressions, this ship is like a proper old ship. Not an old ship, but it's got such character in it, Paul. We're used to being on the modern new ships, aren't we? Which is all beautiful, but this is just wood and traditional.
It's 75 years old, this ship, isn't it?
It's not. It's not. I thought it was first sailed in 2010, didn't it? Yeah. But it's just, I love it. So far, so good. Would you say, Paulie?
I haven't had a beer yet, so I'm not prepared to make any judgment.
And if you've seen any of our vlogs, you know he's a grumpy bear until he has a beer. So we're coming towards the front of the ship now. Some nice sitting spots, aren't they? Proper chairs, Paulie. Proper chairs in a swimming pool. We bought our swimmers, haven't we? There's people in the jacuzzi. There's always people in the jacuzzi. What is it about some people that get on the ship and they go straight into the whirlpool? That's not us, is it, Paulie?
You haven't got any water at home, I don't know.
Maybe. Oh. So I guess we just carry on through that door down there. Oh wow. Oh, this is the ship's shields where they've been to. And this is the Commodore Club. Oh. And this is where they've already got a drink in. Oh. So we've just come into the Commodore Club to have our first drink of the holiday, Paulie, isn't it?
Why are you whispering?
Because you told me I talk too loud.
You do. You're whispering now.
Am I? Anyway, back to the menu. So I'm going to show you, as we're on the 4-day cruise, we can't get a drinks package. So I just want to show you that we knew Cunard wasn't going to be cheap. And here it is. It's right, it's not cheap. But anyway, as you probably all know if you've been following our vlogs, Sauvignon Blanc here, which is my favourite, New Zealand, is $8.80 for 150ml. And 14, these are dollars, so they're like sort of expensive London prices really. How much is your beer, Paulie? Paulie's got Grolsch.
It was $6.50.
So about £4.50 quid?
4.5, 5 quid.
Yeah.
It's not a pint, it's about 3/4 of a pint.
Yeah. But the Commodore Club, let me show you around actually, because it's beautiful. We're right at the front of the ship. And I'll just take you here just to see this picture now, which is just amazing. And I'll just pan round so you can see. We've been given a reservation here in the Britannia restaurant at 6 o'clock, which is just one sail away. So we're going to just finish our drinks here and go and see if we can change that, because obviously we want to be out on deck for sail away.
I couldn't do the long way.
That's the emergency, what's it called? I've only had one glass.
The wine's expensive, but it's
Signal
obviously
you've
very
just heard
strong.
was the general emergency alarm.
That's it.
Sounded
Thank
for guest
you.
familiarisation purposes only. No action is required by guests today, and you do not need to attend your assembly station.
So we're all safe now, Paulie?
Deaf but safe.
Deaf but safe.
She's already bringing the tone down, isn't she?
Yeah, see? Well, our normal...
You on, mate, not down.
Oh, I thought you meant...
Squiffer monkey after one wine.
I know, it's a big one, isn't it? Should be for $14. What's coming next?
On behalf of all of us at Cunard, may we wish you all a very warm welcome on board. As your safety and well-being is our highest priority, we ask for your full
It's the
attention.
lady captain.
We are going to do our utmost to ensure that you will have a most enjoyable voyage with us. The signal you heard a few moments ago was the general emergency alarm. It consists of 7 short blasts, followed by 1 long blast on the alarms, and is used to call you to your assembly station.
After enjoying a drink in the Commodore Club, we headed off to the dining room to try and sort out our evening reservations.
Right, so we've just been to the Britannia restaurant to see if we can change our reservation or talk to someone about dining options. And to say we're a little bit miffed is a little bit of an understatement. And the attitude that we got from the staff in the restaurant was quite appalling, Paul, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Shrugging of shoulders, nobody here to talk to you till 6 o'clock, not our problem. And I said, oh my God, is this the Cunard way? Because every cruise, we've just been done 5 cruises. we've had such spectacular service, haven't we? But nobody would talk to us about it. Nobody would give us an option. Nobody would give us a solution. So we have to come back at 6 o'clock, and our table's booked for 6:15, the same time as sail away.
And we're sat, we've just gone to see our table layout, and we're sat about 3 inches away from some complete strangers.
Yeah, and we asked for a table for 4.
Yeah.
So
And plus, because of the time we got on, we're now in the twilight zone. We haven't had anything since breakfast.
Yeah.
And we can't have, everything is either booked or closed.
Yeah.
So we can't have anything to eat. Minimum is 6:30.
Yeah.
And we haven't had anything to eat since 9 o'clock this morning. So yeah, to say.
We got on about how
is it hangry, the word?
Well, I think so. We got on, we sorted our cabin. We should have. Here's a tip: if you're cruising with Cunard, I'm too angry to speak actually. If you're cruising Cunard, get to the restaurants before 4. But we couldn't. We tried 4. We couldn't get to the Queen. We couldn't get
queuing out the door for afternoon tea. The pub's fully booked till 7.
Yeah.
And we even spoke to a member of staff. She went and spoke to somebody. No, there's nothing you can get to eat. Nothing you can have at all.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you can have room service, but I don't want to be sat in my room when we want to be enjoying sail away.
So the lesson we learnt today was, if you've got a late embarkation time, make sure you make eating a priority as everything closes at 4. Regarding our evening reservation, we could have changed it on the MIID app, but unfortunately this wasn't working either. But a quick trip to reception sorted that out.
So we've just been out after our dining meltdown. We've just been out on the aft, and it's got so blowy, hasn't it, Paulie?
Yes.
Very, very blowy.
It wasn't me, I want to have.
In the lift it was.
Whereas on the aft it was just old Mother Nature.
Yes. So anyway, we've come to the midships bar, which is just there, as you can see, and it's a lovely little spot. There's a promenade deck, which we're excited to find, aren't we, Paul? Because we do love a promenade deck. So we've got this lovely gin menu. Would you like to show them, Paulie?
Look at that beauty.
Gin and fizz.
And it's full
Of
gin cocktails, different types of gin from all around the world. And after studying the menu for quite a good amount of time, I've decided I'm going to have a Heineken.
So we've come back to the dining room because we were told we couldn't come back before 6, and we came to the maitre d', who, to be fair, was frosty too, wasn't she? And we said, well, you've got tables, and it's fine, and you've got 2 and 2 and 2, and they're like, well, why are you putting this about 4 inches by the strangers? And then she was like, well, we can't do anything else. But then all of a sudden they found us a table for 6 for 4 of us. So we're happy, because look at what we've got now. And look, we've got this view.
A lovely view of that tankard. And a lovely view of the bread.
And a lovely view of bread. Yes, can I have the little white slice, please? Thank you. So we've just had the starter, was it, Paul? I had the risotto, and you had the crab and...
I had the crab and prawn skega. And you know what that is, don't you? No, I didn't.
Yeah, but you had it.
But it was lovely.
It came in there with like quenelles of...
Quenelles, yeah.
And I've now got a Cobb salad, and Paul is waiting for his green salad.
Yeah, I've got some soup as well. Oh, I did that just to confuse you. That's right.
Wow, so our mains have come, and I've got loin of pork, and Paul has got, well, it was not steak, it was beef. Yeah, so I've got mango and sticky rice pudding. We've got coffees on the way, and Paul's got a chocolate ganache.
Chocolate marquis.
Chocolate marquis.
Chocolate marquis.
The food, actually, and the service from Dave has been, I don't think it's his real name, has been exceptional, hasn't it, Paul?
It has indeed.
The food's been amazing. Just enjoying coffee now. We're 2.5 hours into our meal, but it's been fantastic, hasn't it? With our lovely friends here who are going to wave.
I think
they don't want to speak. But
I think Dave's real name is Rodney.
Is it? It's not. Only you Brits will get that. But anyway, we've had a fantastic meal. Thoroughly enjoyed it, haven't we, Pauline? Right then. So after our sumptuous dinner, well, we want to talk about Cunard's for our first evening with Cunard, because it's been a total surprise, hasn't it, Paul?
Yes. We just thought it was all going to be like string quartets and all a bit sort of fuddy-duddy, but we've had a cracking night. There was a great band on in the Queen's room, I
yeah,
believe
it's a beautiful, beautiful room with a big dance floor, and there was what we expect from Cunard. There's a lot of people that can dance, and we're not talking like, you know, break dancing or anything. We're talking waltzing and jiving. And this one couple, we were all mesmerised.
Did you actually think that the first thing that would come to people's heads when they say people can dance would be break dancing?
No.
On Cunard.
But it was lovely. It was like watching Strictly, some of them, weren't they? They were that good, this one couple, weren't they? They were really good. And so we spent some time in there, and the band called... Ooh, I'll put the name in. I wrote it down. But we're very, very good, weren't they? They're the house band.
The band were called Alchemy?
Alchemy. Were they Alchemy?
Yeah. Sure they were.
And after an hour or so in there, we decided we would walk towards the pub and see what was going on there. And oh my God, there was a band in there that actually sounded not bad, and but it was buzzing, wasn't it?
It was like party central.
Yeah, it's been the night of the pub. Has been real fun.
The irony is, if you go for a wee and you're a man, it's socially distanced in the toilet. But when you come out of the socially distanced having a wee, you can go into the pub and you can dance like a maniac.
And lots of people were. We were quite sedate, weren't we?
Well, obviously, yeah. 'Cause, I mean, we're not here to enjoy ourselves, no.
But it was great fun, wasn't it? And that is not what we expect from Cunard. We thought it would be very much sitting, listening to piano music, nice music, but just very chilled. But it was party central. In fact, that is probably one of the most fun pubs we've been in.
On many a
cruise. So fair play. After our rocky start today with the dining, sorting it out, fab food, fab entertainment, a great end to our first day on Cunard.
But it didn't end there because we purely
greedy guts.
You didn't bring any cookies back then?
I have, but I haven't eaten them. I'm keeping them for tomorrow.
I'll tell you as soon as this video is over, she's going to be munching them like she's going to fashion. Purely for
research
purposes, we did go up to the midnight buffet, and I had a lovely cheese and pesto and tomato panini, which I didn't even know what that was. I know what a panini is, but I didn't know all that.
We don't normally have pesto, do you?
No. And I have to say, it was delicious. Service in there was excellent. We got lost on the way back to the room.
Yes, that was quite difficult.
Somebody put a wall in the way of where we live, so we had to go up a floor down.
But the other plus about Cunard is we've come back into a turn-down service and chocolates on the pillow, which... Has any of the cruises we've been on, they've
stopped doing it.
Yeah, I think, but Cunard actually are still doing that, and that's lovely.
It is nice. It's a lovely little touch.
It is. But anyway, it's 1:15 in the morning. We need to go to bed.
Those cookies aren't going to eat themselves.
No, we're not on them now.
Well, I'll be the judge of that, I think.
He's so greedy.
So brave.
Anyway, day one of Cunard. Good.
Day one, good.
Yes. Let's see what day two brings.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah, good night.
Thanks for watching. For more Cunard content, why not watch one of these videos next?